Hey y'all, Melissa here. Today I'm demonstrating how to boil the eggs, and I'm going to give you guys a lot of shortcuts and tips. I had to learn the hard way, and I'm hoping that these tips will save you guys eggs. First, what I'm going to do is I'll get my water boiling softly, not hard. You know, the harder it rolls, it just doesn't work right. And I'm going to preload my eggs into my basket here like this so I can put them in there without damaging them. You don't want broke eggs. Key is to get these suckers loaded as quick as you can without breaking them, because there's an important step that has to happen right when you get them going. I'm going to tell you what that is. The approximate boil time I have figured out is 8 minutes. But the first 2 to 3 minutes of this boil time, we want to use it stirring the eggs. I know that sounds crazy, but we have to stir the eggs to keep them from, got to stir them to keep them from settling to one side. I'm going to set my timer. I'm going to use my handle here for 8 minutes. Now, what I'm going to do is turn the heat back up a little bit to bring it back up to a boil. I'm going to gently swirl the eggs for 2 to 3 minutes. And like I said, what this is going to do, it's going to keep your yolk from settling on one side. With quail eggs, the white is a little bit thinner, and if you let them just boil on one side, the yolk will be so close to the white, when you go to peel them, you're going to lose that egg. Because if you have any yolk showing at all, you can't can it, because it'll cloud the entire jar up and it won't be no good. Sometimes, as you can see, you'll have a little crack in your egg and some white will come out. Just don't worry about that. I very seldom get a bunch of eggs or a batch of eggs that ain't got a few cracks. They'll work. If they don't, then you got a snack while you working. So I've got my timer set, and I'm just going to swirl these bad boys around for a few minutes just to make sure they all stay, the yolk stays in the center, basically. And you want them to have this little pocket in the bottom when you peel them, and that lets you know that you did it right. I'll show you guys whenever we get to the peeling process. But like I said, sometimes, especially on the bottom of my batch of eggs, I'll have a few that's busted, but I'm not going to throw them away. I'm going to boil them out, and if they don't have enough white to use, I'll just give them to the dog for a snack or to myself. It's high protein. That's like I like to call it, hillbilly caviar. But I've had a really, really huge response on my eggs. Every year I sell out. Usually I have them sold before I jar them. But, they're nice, fat quail eggs. The lady I get them from, their hens are pretty old, and they always produce double yolk eggs. I have a picture of a store-bought quail egg versus the quail eggs that I have, and I'll upload it on my YouTube channel and let you guys see the difference. But the people I get my eggs from, they're all natural. They don't use hormones. They don't GMO nothing. It's all, a homegrown business type deal. And she takes good care of me with my eggs. All right, we've been stirring them around here for 2 minutes, and I want to let these guys finish boiling out, and then I'll show y'all the next step in the process. Be right back.